Well, turning to our drought emergency across California, with very worsening conditions causing water levels to diminish. Finding ways to conserve your water has never been more important. In this week's Ag Report, KION's Erica Bratin visits a local family farm in San Juan Bautista that's producing a pretty popular crop, but using less water.
Believe it or not, the last time these tomato plants were watered was about a month ago, and that's all thanks to a method called dry farming. Miramonte Farms and Nursery has been doing it for decades, and the results? Less water usage and a tomato jam-packed with flavor.
It is a labor of love. You have to love what you do, especially this kind of farming.
Unlike leafy greens, tomatoes are drought resistant, which makes this method doable. When the plant is young, they're watered like a normal tomato. When the fruit begins to develop, the water supply gets cut off, which helps conserve water and costs. With California's drought and increased water restrictions, finding ways to conserve the precious resource has never been more important.
This particular area is actually superb for dry farming because you can go from here to Gilroy and it'll be a 10 to 15 degree weather difference, and not to mention we get the wind that kind of cools things off here, so it's a nice little microclimate.
The result of dry farming: a robust tomato jam-packed with flavor. But during the COVID pandemic, Miramonte Farms and Nursery was looking for ways to keep their business alive due to the loss of restaurant agreements. The solution is one that's helping families get fresh, healthy produce from Salinas to Bakersfield through a box program.
What we do is we aggregate produce from other small farms, and then we will make produce boxes, for instance, at the Salinas Food Bank, and then they will be handed out to low-income families and stuff like that.
Miramonte Farms and Nursery makes about 300 to 600 of these boxes a week. For this small family-owned farm, the work never ends. Reporting in San Juan Bautista, Erica Bratin, KION News Channel 5, 46.